Hi guys, it's the Synthesaurus Show with your host, the guy with the charming German accent. And I'm actually recording this voice recording on my new Zoom R8 multitrack recorder, which has a stereo microphone on board, and I just wanted to test that. So but this video is not about the R8. Maybe I'll do a video about this later or just follow my blog. Perhaps I'll do a text review about it. Anyways, what I want to talk about today is the Yamaha Reface DX, which is also new in my little home recording studio. Thanks, my dear patrons. And if you are a regular guest in my little blog, you might know that I'm quite enthusiastic about the DX, and I want to explain, I want to show you why that is. Now, let me make one thing clear. I'm not trying to bash the Korg Kross, because I love my little music workstation as much as you or the next guy, maybe even more, because I have two of them. But as we all know, our favorite little workstation has some flaws. And in case you didn't know, the goal of my Patreon Synthesaurus project is to find other synthesizers or keyboards or gear to compensate for the flaws of our beloved Korg Kross. So what I did is I programmed a classic sawtooth detuned sound on both devices, on the Korg Kross and the DX, using the very same parameters. Let's listen to the Korg Kross version first. And now the DX version. Now you might have heard something wrong with the Korg Kross version. Let's play another 80s detuned saw classic. I'll play it slowly, first on the Korg Kross and then on the DX. And now I'll just go up from C5 to C6 on both devices. As you can hear on the Korg Kross, the Kross has the multi-sample split on E5, and that just doesn't sound very good. Now let's listen to a pad, a soft pad I programmed on both devices, again with identical parameters. Here's the Kross version. And here is the DX version. Now, is it just me, or am I hearing a lot of distortion in the Kross version while the DX version is much brighter and clearer? Well, I'm not really sure if you are hearing the same thing as I'm hearing because of the YouTube compression. But I'll leave a link in the description to the original WAV file of this recording. And well, if you were able to hear the difference between the Kross sound and the DX, you might understand why I am so happy with my new DX. The Korg Kross, of course, has still a much wider spectrum of types of sounds it can do, while the DX is more like a specialist. The types of sounds the DX is supposed to do, it can do much better than the Korg Kross, which of course are the FM sounds. Am I making sense here? So I'm very happy with my Reface DX. I recommend it, especially if you want to go into the direction of retro electronic music like synthwave. And I'm also very happy with the Zoom R8. This recording was very quick and easy. So we are all happy. Thank you for watching, and a special extra thanks, of course, to the patrons. And happy synthesizing, everybody.